Today we are back at the new trucking company. We've got the all blacked out Peterbilt setup. And today we've accepted our second job. That is right. Today we're heading over across this Mississippi River and we're going to go load up some construction equipment and bring it on back for a road construction job. So what we got to do is we got to load up two different vehicles, but we do have to take two separate trips because both of these equipments take up the entire trailer. I mean, we've got a low loader, but we are going to be hauling a wheel loader and an excavator. So it's going to get pretty crazy, guys. We've got about 2 trips in total. So if you're excited for this video, make sure to drop a like down below and subscribe if you haven't already. But anyhow, as we're rolling down the highway at a smooth 75 miles per hour in a semi-truck, we'll be there pretty shortly. GPS says it's about 25 minutes each way. So we'll be doing that 4 times in total because we'll have to go there, back, and then back there, and then we'll be done. So not too bad of a driving, but loading up, we do have to do that on our own. We don't have any help today, so we got to be extra careful, make sure we don't injure ourselves or break any of the equipment because, yeah, we don't want to do that. We don't own it. But here we go. This is the place. So this is actually one of the construction dealers. They've got some semis around back. What we're going to do is we're going to pull forward out here. We're not going to load it up all the way in the back. We don't need to get too fancy with it. We're going to drop the front of our trailer just like that. Nice part about a low loader is just like that. And then you pull forward. I didn't even have to get out of the truck. That was perfect. And then we'll walk around back. We've got both keys to these Caterpillar construction vehicles. Let's go ahead and we're going to open up the door. There they are. Look at that wheel loader, man. That thing is massive. This tire, I think, is 130 inches. It could be actually bigger than that. This thing is taller than me, and I'm 6 foot tall, okay? We've got a Caterpillar. This is a nice excavator. We don't have a bucket with it, so we're not hauling the bucket, which is nice. A little bit less weight there, even though it won't make much of a difference. And then this one's got a massive bucket. Jeez, you could put a pool in this thing. It's insane. But here we go. We're going to jump in. We're actually going to take the bigger one first. We're going to take the wheel loader because this thing's about 5 times bigger than this excavator, and we'll get the hard part out of the way. So how do you jump up into this thing? Here we go. All right, climb up. Here we go. Now we need to find out the start button. There's a lot of different controls in here, but I'm gonna guess it's gonna be a key switch. So okay, we've got 2 switches there. We've got 2 switches there. Let's just click them. Oh, all right, it started. And then we got 3 pedals. Wait, I thought there's only 2 pedals in a car. There's a brake and a gas. Hold on. There's no way this thing's a manual. I think that might actually be for some controls. We got a joystick control. I think that might actually work for that. I'm going to guess that that's the brake and the pedal, and then that one's going to be for the control of the bucket. So there we go. Okay, we're moving. We need to raise the bucket, though. We got the joystick here. Jeez, this thing is moving quick, boys. We got to be careful. Auxiliary 1. Oh, jeez, the door's closing on us. That was fast. We've got the beacons on, though. We need to have these yellow beacons on top, or orange beacons, construction beacons on at all times while we're moving the equipment, just for safety. It's very important. So we gotta find a way to unload this thing. I'm gonna have to move the truck forward. I didn't think this thing was gonna be as big as it was, but here we go. Let's pull all the way forward, give us enough room, and then we'll back up to the trailer and see if this thing even fits. I'm doing my best I can, but we might actually have to put some more flags out. As you see, we've got 2 oversized load flags on the back of the trailer, but we can put 2 more in the front. So all right, let's back up. The tires should fit just about perfectly. Let's check it out from the back. There we go. Yeah, about half the tire is going to be on it. The other half's going to be hanging off. So let's try and get it perfectly even so the weight is evenly distributed. There we go. All right. I think we should clear it back there. And it does have articulating steering, so it's a little bit trickier of a vehicle to drive, but right there is where we're going to have to stop. Hopefully this bucket fits. Okay, it's perfect. That's a perfect fit. Well, we did do measuring before to make sure, but sometimes things can be on a line sometimes. So, yeah, we got it strapped down there. That should be good. And then, let's see. We might need one more on the back here. There we go. And then what we're going to do is we've actually got these side things that fold out. I'll show you in a minute. Let's get hooked up to the truck again. And they're actually pretty cool. So I'll show you. They actually can extend the width of the trailer, even out the balance of the weight and everything. So come on. There we go. We got hooked up. So now we're going to fold out the side supports. Look at that. We get about another half a foot of room, which is kind of good. It covers about, yeah, it's still half off, but it does help a lot more, guys. It's going to help us when we're turning too. This thing might roll over because if you think these chains are going to do anything, well, I mean, this thing weighs 80,000 pounds. So it's not going to do much. You got to have the weight perfect and you got to take it slow. So guys, I think we're ready here. Let's see how we're going to back out of here. I think we got to back all the way out into the highway and go back around across the bridge. It's going to be a little bit tricky of a heavy haul, but no, it's not my first rodeo. We did this last week with an excavator, so it should be pretty good. Here we go. We're going to turn the hazards on. We're going to have those on the whole time, but you can see that thing is rocking back there, which is it's how it's going to roll the whole entire way. This thing's going to be rocking around because it has suspension on it. So, I mean, of course, it's like built for construction jobs and everything. But we're going to back up into the grass. I think that seems like the best way to do it. We're not going to lose traction because I've got these all-terrains on the semi. There we go. And we should be good to pull out here. There'll be a U-turn spot. And then we'll just, yeah, we'll be heading on our way. Look at this. The all blacked out semi, boys. This was a very custom setup, and I think it turned out amazing. We customized this truck last week. If you haven't checked out that video, go check it out after this one. It's actually pretty sweet. There's like 15 options you can customize on it, all the red lights and everything, which is awesome. And then the trailer was custom built, and we did our first job. This is our second job. So anyhow, guys, we're taking a left up here on this road to go across the bridge again. We shouldn't have any clearance problems. You see how close that was to that bridge? That was pretty close, guys. We actually have permits for everything, so we're able to clear it all. We just got to be extra careful. So here we go. Taking a left. There we go. Swing wide. Watch, the trailer's going to fall behind just about perfectly. There we go. All right. We're officially underway, boys. Oh, geez. We got a curvy road here. Climb the mountain. Yeah, this thing's a beast. We've got the upgraded $40,000 upgraded option engine, which is very expensive. So it's got a Cummins diesel engine. It's super, super loud, efficient, and it's also got a lot of power. That's what I was going to say. And we got train horns, boys. So if anyone gets in our way, well, we got train horns. So I think everything is towing pretty good. Let's try not to take out any of those street signs. As you can see, we've got to kind of go in the middle. That's where it gets tricky. That's why we need the hazards on that machine, and we need the hazards on the truck. This is kind of close here, so let's take it easy. When you roll downhill, you kind of want to use your engine brake, not so much your accelerator. I think actually that's what that third pedal is on the wheel loader. It's probably an engine brake of some sort, so we can slow it down. Oh, jeez. I think we're at a red light. Green means go, boys. Let's move it. Here we go. We're cranking it. Oh my gosh. Look at this thing. Right around the corner. All righty. And then we're going to take another right. We couldn't go right on the street over there because everything was, it was kind of blocked out by some vehicles. So we have to wait for all these lights. These are the most annoying things ever. And then look at that. Look at the clearance of the street poles. It's pretty much perfect. Like this one's a little bit lower. Oh, geez. Okay, we hit a street sign. Come on, crank it. What are we stuck on here? There we go. We got it around. I think it was a curb that I was getting our wheels stuck on, but here we go. Straight forward from here. Up the narrow bridge. I don't know what narrow means. I think, oh, yep, okay. It's not that narrow. I mean, it's the same kind of width of the other roads, but I think they're saying up here near the factories and everything. Just got to be careful. A lot of curves and stuff, so we'll take it slow. We're going about 50. Not really slow, but we got to get there, boys. We've got 2 jobs today. And we're actually taking a different route going back to that pickup spot for the excavator. We're able to make a full loop. The reason we had to come this way is because the clearance on this, but the excavator that's back at the other place is going to be a little bit lower, so we're able to tow it around a little bit easier spots. But I think this is the spot. This is where the GPS says we're here. Let's pull up in the middle. Why not? And let's unload. There we go. Drop the trailer. We actually need to move these cones so we can get the truck out of here. The crew is not here today, okay? They are off for the day. Don't ask me why, but they start construction tomorrow. So the cone crew already came out, set out all the cones and everything for the, obviously they need to shut the street down. But I think they're doing that right now, and they're going to start early in the morning. So, all right, let's get the straps undone. We've got one there, one back here, and then we got one more. It held up pretty good. It did move around, guys. As you can see, this thing kind of went sideways on us a little bit to the front. So we got to be a little bit more careful with the excavator, but I think it's going to be a little bit easier to strap down than this one. So, all right, fire it up. Check out the exhaust on that thing. It's just rolling coal. They do not care about emissions, but this is some heavy equipment, so you can't really. All right. I don't know where to park it. I think we might actually go down the street and just park it and lock it. I think that's probably the best spot to do. So we're going to move another cone. Just cone crews in our way today. We just need to unload these things, and they put cones in every single corner. So, all right, let's back up down the street. There we go. Watch those cones. Looks good. I think, yeah, we're going to park it down here on the side. That should be good. I mean, no one's coming down the street anyhow. We just can't park it on the train tracks because the train's going to be moving around here. So, all right, right about there is good. We'll turn it off. Turn off all the fans. The lights are off. Lock it, and then I'll show you where we hide the key. It's kind of a cool compartment over here. Right about here. There we go. Hit the key, hook up the truck, and head back across. But we're going to leave these cones open for now because we're coming back, and we're taking that road down to the other bridge. I'll show you. It's kind of cool. All right, hazards are off on the truck, and I think we're ready to roll here. Let's watch these cones. All right, there we go. We're clear. Wheel loader successfully is delivered, boys. Now we're moving on to the excavator, and this will actually be a lot easier, but the tough job is done, which is good. We're getting paid $10,000 for each one, so total of $20,000, which is kind of crazy for a construction job, but those guys are getting paid millions of dollars to do all this road work, so they might as well pay us for doing the transportation of their vehicles. Otherwise, they wouldn't be able to do the job. But here we go. We're rolling across here, guys. We're going a totally different route. As you can see, there's a bridge up here. Kind of a cool bridge. So we're going to head across that. Let's take it slow. There we go. We've never been across this bridge before. Not for a long time, at least. Kind of a cool view, too. You get to see all the ships going down river. They take a left up there. And then down this way, there's more ships. So it's kind of cool. A little bit smaller bridge than the other one. This one's not as popular as the other one because that one's in city. So there's going to be a lot more cars on that one. They need more space. This one, a lot smaller. And they just got done working on it. As you can see, work zone ahead, but they're all done. They just did another bridge. That one's completely brand new. So crank right, I think. Yeah, it's not left. It's tunnels over there to go underneath the mountain. So yeah, over here is we're going to go back to that pickup destination. And then we'll be loading up in no time. All right, we're pulling back in here. I wouldn't say this is a quicker route, though. It was about another 15 minutes heading down this way. And it was pretty even. There's less traffic, though. So I would say it doesn't really matter which way you go. You can go whatever way you want. But I would say having less traffic is nice. So there we go. Let's pull forward. We'll go grab the excavator, get this thing loaded up. Let's go through this door this time. I don't think we're supposed to be going through that door. So we'll open this one. Then we can open this overhead door here. I think the button's inside. There it is, right on the door. All right, perfect. Let's grab the Caterpillar. This thing looks brand new, 320 series. Not sure what that is, but I don't think it's the most giant one they build. I think they make even bigger ones than this. This is like the medium-sized one. It's on tracks, though, so this thing is fully customized. Doesn't have any of the light options or the cage on the front. People a lot of times put cages on it to protect it in case something were to swing into the glass panel on the front, but that's mainly used for logging. This one's not going to be used for logging, just road construction, but I would probably add that. It's got the catwalks on the side, as you can see, so you can walk along. You don't have to like jump on the track or anything, which is nice. Here we go. We're going to back on. This is going to be a perfect width, perfect height. And we're actually going to swing it around right about here. We do this with every excavator because we're able to get much more clearance. You'll see in a minute. Let's get it straight. And then we're going to go ahead and pull forward a little bit more until about there. And then what we're going to do is we're going to tuck it in and then drop it down. Look at that. The clearance is almost perfect. Well, it is perfect. I mean, look, you got this little spot right there to set it down. And yeah, we're good to go, boys. Let's go ahead and turn it off. I haven't left it running here. And then we're going to go ahead and put some straps down. One there, one there. One there, and one there. Perfect. All right, we're all ready to go, boys. But I think what we're going to do is we're going to go ahead and put those flags out. We've got 2 extra flags. It wouldn't hurt to put them out. This thing is a little bit wider than I thought it would be, especially on this end. As you can see, this thing is bulky, man. There's a giant diesel engine there, so all right, we'll put a flag out there, flag out here. Perfect. We got 4 oversized load flags. Looking good, boys. All right, let's go ahead back out the driveway here. Look at this thing is rolling cool, boys. This semi is a beast. All right, let's honk the horns for good measures. There we go. 1, 2, 3 for good measure. All right, let's back out into the road. Hopefully there's no traffic. There we go. Look clear. And we're out of here. Check it out. All righty. There we go. Let's check it out from a sky view. We're on the move. So as you guys know, the bridge is over there and the bridge is down here. And then the construction site's right about over there by that boat. So we'll get there eventually. Oh, let's stay on the road here. We are moving along, though. It's actually pretty cool. It would have been funny if we tried to load up both vehicles at once. That's definitely impossible, but it would have been funny. I mean, we could have put the excavator like on the back and then the wheel loader would just be sitting there, but I don't know. Definitely too much weight to haul this thing. The trailer would probably snap and the truck would not be able to tow it because the excavator is another 30,000 pounds. So they're both very heavy vehicles. Not all of them are 30,000 pounds in that model. Some of them could be more or less based on what options you have on them, but this one's got like an upgraded engine, so that adds more weight. It's also got actually a weighted front bucket, so that's going to be added onto it. It's going to add even more weight, but here we go. This is the small bridge. We're good to go across. We're going to take it a little bit more careful, though, because as you can see, it's a little bit more narrower of a road, so let's try and stay right as much as we can, but we do take up a little bit of the left side. There's a car. All right, we look clear. Looks good. We're heading back across the bridge. All right, passing the car on our left. We got to go a little bit over on the sides here, but then we get back on. Oh my gosh, there's a lot more traffic now. We're pulling up to our final stop, guys. I don't know why they opened the road back up. Probably because we left the cones open, so we're gonna need to close that back down to shut the road back down, but it's all right. They haven't started construction work yet, so all right, we're gonna stop here. We're gonna go put the cone over there so they don't keep coming through. Look, people are stopped over there, but they got to pull a U-turn, and then these cars turn around. No, construction site, get out of here. Well, we made it here, guys. Successfully, both vehicles, both construction equipment has been arrived at the construction site. Guys, if you like seeing these episodes of us doing trucking jobs and want to see maybe job number 3 in the future, drop a thumbs up below. Subscribe if you haven't already, guys. Thank you so much for watching. We'll see you in the next one.